Hello everybody, my name is Di, I'm Robyn's sister, and I'm truly honoured to be able to witness Robyn and Cheryl's wedding today and speak on behalf of our family. 15 years ago, as I returned to Adelaide one time from Sydney, after having not long married Pete, and years before we had Ella and James, I was introduced to Cheryl for the very first time. Earlier this week, Robyn showed me a cake topper that they had bought for the wedding, and it is the depiction of the word that represents my thoughts precisely when I have reflected on this upcoming event. Finally. 15 years later, they are finally married. Although to them, this union is merely symbolic of a commitment entered into long before today. This would normally be a perfect opportunity to be able to ditch the dirt on both of you. And I really struggled with this. But I actually figured that the stories I have would probably be way too long, and I already have people within here that are saying, we'll give you the gong if you're too long. So come and see me afterwards for some really great stories. But to be able to share all of the embarrassing stories from all of our family holidays, our overseas adventures together, our cricket and Christmas traditions, gosh, all of the many laughs and tears that we have shared together over the years. And as I mentioned, there have been many years, but lots of adventures together. So there is no shortage of material for either of them. But when two people meet and fall in love, what onlooking family members look for is someone that will love their loved one unconditionally. Someone who will nurture, support, protect, stand up for, provide shelter for, honour with both their words and their actions, empower and inspire. Someone who will bring out their best in the other partner. Someone who will assist in creating a family environment that will lift each other up and encourage a space whereby each can mutually flourish. The family member would desire that it would be a respectful relationship that would benefit not only the couple, but would be a blessing to the extended family unit and community in which they live. When you release your children and your family members to another, what you want is to be able to release them to someone that will love them like you do, and even more so. We are not releasing you today to each other. That was done a long time ago. But when I asked Mum, our Tassie and Victorian family, the words and or phrases that they would use to describe you both, these are the words that they immediately responded with. Kind. Generous. Never so happy. Engaging. Confident. Old souls. Fun. Nanas. Always with fun stuff on the agenda. Funny. Nice. Loving. Adventurous. Caring. Supportive. Resilient. An important part of our family, and great examples of love. There is a passage that is often used on days such as this, which over the years I have personally referred to more times than I could count, and has become a plumb line with which to almost measure against, but is helpful in the answer to the important question of what is love. If I were to speak with eloquence in earth's many languages and in the heavenly tongues of angels, yet I didn't express myself with love, my words would be reduced to the hollow sound of nothing more than a clanging cymbal. And if I were to have the gift of prophecy with a profound understanding of God's hidden secrets, and if I possessed unending supernatural knowledge, and if I had the greatest gift of faith that could move mountains, but have never learned to love, then I am nothing. And if I were to be so generous as to give away everything I own to feed the poor and to offer my body to be burned as a martyr, without the pure motive of love, I would gain nothing of value. Love is large and incredibly patient. Love is gentle and consistently kind to all. It refuses to be jealous when blessing comes to someone else. Love does not brag about one's achievements, nor inflate its own importance. Love does not traffic in shame and disrespect, nor selfishly seek its own honour. Love is not easily irritated or quick to take offence. Love joyfully celebrates honesty and finds no delight in what is wrong. Love is a safe place of shelter, for it never stops believing the best for others. Love never takes failure as defeat, for it never gives up. And for a family member who loves you both so very, very, very much, who only desires the best for both of you, who would go to giant lengths to love, support and protect you, I can attest that for 15 years you are an image to me of love as described in this passage. Today, all of us, we celebrate you and all that love is, and the great living testament that you have been to all of us of what a loving relationship between two mutually empowering, encouraging and supportive people looks like. Your relationship is not only mutually flourishing, but is extremely valuable to our family and an asset to the wider community. To my sisters, your relationship with us, and which is exhibited to each other, is today one we celebrate. You both are extremely important to us, and we love you without measure. We all thank you for your friendship, your place in our lives, and we wish you blessings in abundance for the future. Team Robyn and Cheryl.